Good morning. It's quiet this morning in Fargo. We've got some clear skies, good conditions. In fact, really nice weather to start. It is pretty warm though in some areas. We didn't do a lot of cooling overnight last night. So if you were hoping your house would cool down with the temperature drop, well, it probably hasn't much. Thanks to these temperatures, we're at 64 degrees in Fargo. It's 58 in Grand Forks. We're into the 50s and 60s for just about everybody. Some of us in the mid 60s. It's 66 in Roseau and Baudette. It's 66 in Sisseton. And up in this area, the Roseau Baudette area, that's a place where we may not see much of a temperature rise here today. Here's a look at our winds. They're out of the south or southwest. We've got wind speeds that are 5 to 15 miles per hour at the moment. So winds not too bad, but enough to keep those temperatures up, to keep that atmosphere moving. Our visibility looks good. That's great to see given our temperatures, or we've got some moisture moving in, and we do have some moisture up in the northern valley. We're seeing a couple of sprinkles up around Lake of the Woods here over by Baudette and back over to Roseau. The system departing, so gradually that will move on, but you do have some cloud cover overhead there today. Here's a look at your tri-state view. Not much to show beyond that area of rain along the boundary waters, and across the country right now it's a little more active down in the southeast and over into the southern plains, and that's where we could see more storms today, and we have our chances for storms ramping up over the next 24 hours or so. Here's a look at what's going to happen in your hour-by-hour planner. So today, one more warm day. In fact, it's going to be downright hot for some of us. It's going to be the warmest day yet with this stretch, and maybe the warmest we've seen so far this season in some areas. And we're looking at those temperatures rising rather quickly. By 9 o'clock, we'll be into the 60s to around 70 degrees this morning. And that wind a little brisk. We'll get some gusts into the 20s. By noon, temperatures already hitting 80 degrees in parts of the south. Some low 80s in the south. Again, up north, not as warm. We'll be into the 60s there. Heading into the midday or afternoon and into the evening, the temperatures just continue to climb. We've got lots of sun. We'll have that wind initially coming in out of the south. Gradually it starts to turn, but we are looking at that wind helping to warm us up too. Low to upper 80s in the southern valley. Northern valley, the potential for seeing a couple of 80s, but this is where it's going to be cooler. 70s more likely for you. And the farther north you go, up toward the northeast by Lake of the Woods, maybe right around 70 for your high today. Into this evening, we hang on to these very warm temperatures. And tonight, even around 10 o'clock, we're looking at some 70s still at that point in time. So very warm, air conditioner kind of weather here for today. Now, heading into the overnight hours, we see more clouds start to build in by 7 tomorrow morning. More clouds, especially up in the northern valley, it looks like at the moment, though southern valley could see some of this too. And heading into the later morning, more clouds, a few showers here and there moving in. We've got some warm air still working its way into the valley. So we're seeing some temperatures in the 70s, even around 80 in our very southern viewing area around the noon hour. Some rain starting to get going, some showers up in the north. So big range of temperatures. We're looking at 60 up in the northern valley at noon to 80 down in the southern valley. So heading into the afternoon, our chances for rain and thunderstorms starts to ramp up. This is 3 o'clock. Temperatures again ranging from 60s to low 80s. Fargo kind of close to that 80-degree mark for your high, but as those clouds move in and shower chances move in too, that's going to make a big difference. So if we happen to have a shower pass overhead during the midday time frame in Fargo, that would keep our temperatures down. If we get even a little bit more sunshine, we could end up seeing 80. But you can see a line of showers and thunderstorms blasting through around the 5 o'clock hour, and then this continues into the evening hours. This is 10 o'clock tomorrow night, so some active weather happening into the evening for tomorrow, and this will carry over into the late night hours for tomorrow. And of course, with this system passing through, we're looking at winds getting a little bit stronger too. And that's just overall. Of course, we can expect some strong wind gusts with any thunderstorms that roll through as well. So active weather setting up for tomorrow. Today, it's just going to be hot. So we're looking at our Grand Forks sunset again. This is Tiffany's photo. Thanks for sharing that with us. And we've got more sunsets on the way that should be pretty nice, including tonight. Thursday might be obscured and maybe overshadowed by some lightning strikes. And heading into Wednesday, a chance for some rain and some thunder continuing. As we look ahead to the weekend, we're looking at temperatures cooling down, starting off Saturday morning in the mid-40s with highs in the upper 60s to low 70s Saturday and Sunday.
Thank you, Lisa. Coming up on the Valley today, how pop superstar Justin Timberlake surprised one of his oldest fans at one of his tour stops.